Russia has said that its forces captured a new village in Ukraine's central Dnipro region, which they reached at the beginning of July. Now, Ukraine has denied the claim, saying that the village was still under Kiev's control. Ukraine first acknowledged the presence of Russian soldiers in Dnipro at the end of August, when Moscow made advances on the region at the start of the month. Now, according to Moscow, its forces have been carrying out offensive operations in Ukraine for months now and are gaining ground across the eastern front, controlling about a fifth of Ukrainian territory. Russia also claimed that its forces had shot down 340 Ukrainian drones over the past 24 hours. The Russian Ministry of Defense reported that its air defense systems also intercepted 3 HIMARS rockets during the same period. According to reports, Russian forces also launched attacks against Ukrainian command posts, foreign legion units and drone storage facilities. Ukraine, in the meantime, has stepped up its response to Russia's drone strikes with its own counterattack. The Ukrainian military intelligence agency said that drones were deployed to carry out a strike on an oil refinery in Ufa, the capital of the Republic of Bashkortostan in Russia, roughly 1,400 kilometers from the Ukraine border. Now, the Russian officials have confirmed the attack and said that the refinery complex belonging to Bashneft Oil Company had suffered minor damage in the attack. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky also hit out at Russian President. In a verbal attack, Zelensky said that Putin doesn't believe in Europe, America, the West, and was waging war against them. He further said that Putin believes in China, Iran, North Korea, and was seeking strategic treaties with them. He said that it was Putin's plan to buy indulgence and continue the war. The Ukrainian president also recalled Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement and said that India's call to end the war were too ignored by Russia. He emphasized that Prime Minister Modi's statement suggesting it's not an era of war was something that applied to everyone in the world. Now, back in Kiev, Zelensky spoke at Yalta European Strategy Conference and updated about the situation on front lines, stating that Russian offensive in the east had failed. In the same conference, Ukraine's defense minister said that the country needed at least $120 billion next year to fight Russia's invasion and would need a similar amount to maintain its military even if the war ended. Defense Minister Denis Mihal has said that his country risks losing more land to Russia if it continued to be outspent on the battlefield.
I should say that if the war will continue, we will need as a minimum 120 billions of dollars for the next year. If the war will stop, we will need not so much less amount just to fulfill our storages, just to keep our army in the good form in case of secondary aggression from Russian side. So in any way, we are speaking about money, about economy of war.
During the conference, U.S. Special Representative for Ukraine, Keith Kellogg, pushed back on the notion that future Western security guarantees should focus on deploying ground troops, arguing that Ukraine's armed forces were performing exceptionally well by themselves.
The Ukrainians have fought valiantly. The way they fight, I'm not too sure they need a whole lot of ground troops on the ground. They've been fighting exceptionally well. If you look at the loss ratios.